All right, this is our boys finale review. Here's your spoiler warning. This is spoilers for the entire show. It's spoilers for the finale. It's spoilers for everything. We're going to give our scores.
Spoilers for everything The Boys, but also we're talking everything The Boys. Yes, this is a finale review. Yes, this is going to be a season 5 review, but this might be a review of the series as a whole.
We're going to talk about everything.
Because the series is now complete.
Yep.
As I said at the top of this episode, 7 years of your life is gone.
Yes, thank you for reaffirming how sad we all are.
I'm not just talking to you. I'm talking to you.
Here, are you going to do a score for the finale?
Are we doing just the finale? Or
Just
are we
the
doing,
finale.
And then we're going to do season 5?
A score out of 10 for both?
Yes.
I think my answer is the same for both.
Okay, well, my answer would be vastly different for both.
Okay. What do you want to do?
So what are we doing? I didn't think we were going to give scores for the finale. I thought we were just going to give scores for the season.
Okay.
But I say we talk about the finale before we do that.
Okay, I'll do whatever you want.
If you want to give a score for the finale, let's do scores for the finale and
I'll
then
do
talk
whatever
the
you
finale. Let's do that. You ready? Mm-hmm. Here are our scores for the finale episode of The Boys from season 5. Season 5, episode 8. Out of 10, 3, 2, 1.
8.5?
Yeah, I'm giving it a 7 out of 10.
Okay. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I mean, everyone knows you were going to be a little bit lower. Oh, surprise, surprise. I like the finale. This is my new claim to fame, is liking them when I shouldn't.
Controversial
but
finales.
people seem to be a little bit higher on the Boys one than the Stranger Things one.
I think so.
Yeah.
I do want to say I was watching it in that theater and all the images of me looking like I hate it are so hysterical.
Really funny.
I was just locked in.
Yeah, you were just locked. So you don't hate it.
I don't hate it.
But it's not
I
peak.
give it a 7 out of 10.
Yeah.
I'll give something a 2 out of 10 if I hate it.
Uh-huh.
And I do have clear problems, but I did want to say this. To me, the Stranger Things finale and the Boys finale are the same thing.
Yeah.
First hour, I mean, so it's 1 hour or 2 hours, but the first half is wrapping up all the loose ends a bit rapidly, some power scaling problems, some things that, yeah, this should have happened this way. This is really good, i.e., what's her name? What's Will's mom's name? Josie? Jody?
Joyce?
Joyce cutting off Vecna's head, very good. Like, I think that's a really strong moment.
Yeah, it's awesome.
There are strong moments like that in the first half of the finale of The Boys. And then the second half of Stranger Things, the second half of The Boys is closure.
Yeah.
Giving characters the endings that maybe Eric Kripke thinks they deserve, that the writers think they deserve, or maybe us as the audience feel that these characters deserve. Mm-hmm. And we'll get into that in a minute. Same thing. So if people loved The Boys finale, it would have shocked me.
Yeah.
Because people hated the Stranger Things finale so much, which did surprise me. I thought it was very fan servicey. I thought people would love it.
Yeah.
That's how I feel about The Boys. I think that people that love The Boys probably loved this finale.
Yeah.
I have problems with it that we'll get into, but overall, that's the biggest thing I wanted to say.
Yeah, I agree with you. I mean, there were a bunch of things that they kind of needed to wrap up. You know, they needed to do with something with Ashley. They needed, kill Homelander, do something with Butcher, Hughie, I think they checked most of the boxes that I needed them to check, and they did it in a fun way. Mm-hmm. And yeah, some power scaling issues. Why isn't Homelander flying out of that Oval Office way faster? Faster. Stuff like that. But, and then, I think the thing with Butcher's ending was good. It's over. We think it's over, but then there's one more thing because Butcher's a psycho. And I think his ending, they wrapped him up very well. And, I think, the second half being closure, but to me, all that closure was good. I don't want to keep comparing it to Stranger Things, but I think the Stranger Things closure is just as good or better for all those characters.
Sure.
Because I love those characters so much.
Yeah.
But what are your negatives?
We'll hop right into it. You already alluded to it. The Oval Office fight is Oval awful. Fucking, it's not like poor choreography. It is piss poor when you think about the lore.
Yes.
Homelander is the ultimate boogeyman of this show. His feats are ridiculous throughout this show.
Well, specifically in season 5, 2 of the times where they show him at his fastest are in this season, when he's chasing down A-Train and when Frenchie does this.
Yep.
So and in the same episode when he flies the guy to space in 2 seconds.
Yep.
So, to have his fastest feats in the same episode or season where he can't get out of the Oval Office because of Butcher's tentacles, a little weird.
So we'll get to that in a second. The flying Elon Musk to space isn't the worst thing for me.
Yeah.
Because I can easily picture him throwing him.
Yeah.
Does that make sense? So he flies up to a point where he can throw him and then flies right back. I don't think that necessarily means he's flying all the way to fucking space and then all the way down.
Or maybe he's just being hyperbolic and he didn't actually fly him all the way to space.
Sure.
Know? But we're nitpicking.
Sure. But the Oval Office fight is a big problem for me. Like you just said, 2 of his fastest feats, probably his fastest feats, are this season. It's not like this is seasons ago. So not only is he not flying out of that Oval Office nearly fast enough, my biggest problem is how strong Butcher's tentacles are in this. I think it's absolute horseshit. Like we talk a bit about the inconsistencies of the power scaling in Invincible. It's something that we bring up a decent amount, how frustrated we are about how consistently Mark loses fights. He shouldn't be losing the fights to the dragon, stuff like that, right? This is the worst power scaling I've seen in something this year. Butcher is having problems with Bomb Sight just a couple of episodes ago. And Homelander is the ultimate soup in this universe.
On V1 now, too, by the way.
I don't know if that's a buff, though.
That's the whole point of why he wanted it.
I don't think so. I think it just makes him immune to the virus. That's how I've interpreted it.
I don't think that's the only thing it does.
Sure, if it is a buff, it makes this worse.
Sure.
But, like, the tentacles have not been that strong. If they were, then we could have had this fight in season 4. Like, but Butcher can't.
Like, he was able to escape when Butcher was attacking him in season 3 with Soldier Boy.
Correct.
Who was top 2 in the verse or whatever, you know?
Correct. Like, it is just so bad for my suspension of disbelief that Butcher is keeping him in that Oval Office. You needed to do something like Ashley activating the soup dog whistle in that Oval Office. You needed to do something,
or hit him with the virus, so like he's a little sick or something, so that this makes a little bit more sense.
Correct. But having Butcher's powers be able to keep up with Homelander as long as they do, and then Ryan coming in, because he's keeping up with him for a bit before Ryan comes to stop him.
Yeah.
That's a big problem.
Yeah, it would have made it a little bit more sense. And also, Kimiko is like...
Is doing nothing this entire
nothing.
fight.
She's daydreaming about Frenchie or being knocked out.
Great scene, by the way.
So, I liked it.
Yep.
So if Kimiko, Butcher, and Ryan were all tag teaming him, again, that'd make a little bit more sense. I still had fun with the Oval Office scene. There were some great moments, and I'm glad we got... I mean, it's cool, like... What a setting for it, by the way.
Sure.
To end the show with Homelander in the Oval Office, showing that he's basically taken over the whole country and the world. And Butcher, and I'm obviously glad it was him versus Butcher. Again, another box that they checked for me.
Absolutely.
But yeah, some of the power scaling was like, just fly away.
Yep.
Just fly away, dude.
Yep.
Yeah.
Another problem I have, I don't like how much time we give to Oh Father in this episode, while simultaneously wrapping his story up and his arc up, or whatever the fuck you want to call it, as quickly as they do. You have the entire scene with Ashley and Bashley trying to read his mind, insinuating that in this episode there's going to be something crazy with him, and then to kill him the way you Black Bolt him. It's just like really blue balls to me. Like, is he going to turn on Homelander, or is it going to be the opposite? We don't get that answer whatsoever.
I didn't really see it like that.
Daveed Diggs as Oh Father was a huge positive for me in the entirety of season 5. And so to Black Bolt him as conveniently as they do, as quickly as it happens, all of that. How did MM know that was going to work? All that stuff. Like, it's all the suspension of disbelief. It was like, oh, that's over now. That scene wasn't my favorite, and so that gets a big negative in the
Interesting.
I
I guess I just didn't care about his character enough to like really need anything specific out of that.
Sure.
You know, I wanted something specific out of the boys, and it's exactly what I was hoping or said.
No, sure.
I didn't watch the Ashley scene and then expect some big thing to happen with Oh Father. I think that was just her trying to. I think that was setting her up for what she did.
I understand that, but then it's like you're spending so much time with him.
Really?
For nothing.
When did we spend time with him?
Throughout this entire season, his whole scene with Starlight.
Oh, the whole season. I thought you meant that episode. Yeah. Well, there was a lot. Yeah, we spent.
Well, it's in that episode. It like gave me the context. It's like, oh, we've spent all this time with him. Mm-hmm. Finally, is he going to snap? No, you're not God. Like, are we going to go to that scene, or is he going to snap the other way?
Yeah, I thought once he had that scene with Starlight where they fought and he had like that whole argument with her, I was like, oh, he's just. I never thought he was going to turn. The whole time I thought Ashley would turn because they were setting that up.
Sure.
Yeah.
All right. No, for sure. Sister Sage, bit convenient.
I thought that was. I mean, you wanted an explanation of which she's too dangerous to be left alive.
Absolutely.
I thought that was great.
Agree with you there.
Yeah.
But you don't think it's just a bit convenient? It's just like, all right, she got shot with it. Now we know it works, and now she's gone.
What do you mean convenient?
I'm building on the point that I want to get to.
Okay.
Goodness gracious. This Hail Mary that they pulled in these last 2 episodes where giving Kimiko the radiation, I think it's too much for me. I think it's just too convenient for me. That this is the way that they save the day. This is the way that they win.
Yeah, I mean, I agree that, spending a season and a half on the virus and then the virus not... I do really like that the virus did still play a factor in the finale with Hughie and Butcher.
Yes, sure.
Which made it a little bit more justified that we spent so much time on it. But yeah, I mean, we introduced this an episode or 2 ago?
1 episode ago.
Yeah, so, that bothers me a little bit.
Very convenient. Sure. Especially when you have had Soldier Boy with this exact power since season 3. I would have much preferred flipping Soldier Boy here.
Yeah, or if we knew it was, I guess because we haven't had access to Sister Chase, but Frenchie was trying it anyways. Why didn't we try this earlier?
Absolutely. Yeah, absolutely.
If we knew about it since season 3, I guess we were just more desperate now. Maybe.
What did you think about Hughie and Annie's baby name?
Yeah, a lot of people are commenting about this. Well, a lot of people are in my comments of the reactions arguing about whether she's an ex or not.
Robin is not his ex-girlfriend.
She is his late girlfriend.
Late girlfriend.
Yeah.
Correct. Huge difference.
Yeah. I think it's cool. It's a cool callback, and it did get like an awe when it first happened, but it is a little weird because it was still a girlfriend. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
I wouldn't expect my wife to carry a child that has my late girlfriend's name. It's like it's a way to honor her. You know what's weirder? Him taking Rudy as his name or whatever the frick.
Is
Rex.
that weirder? I was going to say.
I think that's weirder.
You think taking Rex's name at the funeral
yes.
is weirder?
When I first watched it, that didn't even remotely get an awe from me. Like, I was immediately like, what?
Sure, but Robin got an awe
Robin,
from you.
I was like, it's a little weird, but kind of cute or whatever. But yeah, so the Invincible one, I think is weirder.
Sure, I was going to ask you that. I literally had it written down. Let me ask you. Are we 100% sure of the gender of the baby?
Why? Because Robin can be either.
Robin can be a boy name, i.e. Joseph Gordon-Levitt in the Dark Knight trilogy.
Holy.
If Robin, Annie and Hughie's child is a boy, it almost completely exempts my problem with it. But my problem is that you are naming your daughter after somebody, we only have one interaction with you, and you're talking about laying pipe.
Is that what they talk about in the first season?
Yeah, she's like, come over to my house and lay some cable. And he's like, that means taking a shit. I'm going to lay some pipe.
Hughie's got game like that, huh?
I know. That's my goat.
I forgot about that.
Mm-hmm. And we'll get to him because he is a huge positive here. But yes, I was very uncomfortable when I thought about it for more than 2 seconds.
Yeah. No, it's a little weird.
I was like, I don't like this.
Yeah, it's a little weird. But I like their ending.
I like that they're together. I like that she's a genuine superhero doing good things.
Yeah, that's so cool.
And I like that she's pregnant. And I like that they are pregnant out of wedlock to stick it to the mom. And then he's like, but I'll still marry you to make your mom happy. I like that. No, because the mom's always been controlling over her, and now she's made that decision.
Yeah. No, what a great ending. I think Butcher's ending was great. I think their ending was great. Obviously, Homelander's ending was great. I think they wrapped up all that stuff well.
All right, now to talk about the positives for the finale.
Sure.
Go.
Homelander's ending was great.
I don't know how you do it better. I have one critique.
Sure, do the critique first so we can be happy.
Wish you used the crowbar more. I don't like...
You wanted a Joker, Jason Todd?
Yes. Like, he's punching him. Then he picks up the crowbar. I'm like, great, we're going to go ham.
Yeah, I mean...
just do the one move.
But the one move was pretty
It's
sick.
awesome, but if that came after a fucking ass whooping...
Yeah, I did want... I mean, he got beat up enough, but I was expecting a... Yeah. All
right, he loses the powers.
Great.
And you just have this moment, and we have raved about Anthony Starr's performance in this show since day one.
Mm-hmm.
It's some of his best acting ever right before he laser eyes, and it doesn't work.
Yeah.
He knows he got blasted, and he is terrified of trying this, but he knows he has to.
Yeah.
It's some of his best acting in the entire show is his face right before going...
Yep.
It's incredible.
And then leading into his begging, I thought his begging was also amazing acting.
His begging is excellent.
And then I also love that they put that in there because that's been Homelander the whole time.
Of course.
That's really been Homelander the whole time, obviously. And then also the fact that the live stream was still going so that the whole world got to see that. That's why I think that whole ending was perfect. Butcher got to do it. Butcher used his crowbar. We got to see Homelander beg. The whole world saw it. Like, great.
Phenomenal.
And it was violent, which is the boys.
Yep.
That's great too.
Yep.
It would have been stupid if he just died in a non-gross, spectacular way.
Yep.
You know?
Yep.
So yeah, I love that scene.
It's just like, I saw a tweet and it was like generational aura loss. And it was him in season 1 where he's like, I'll laser you, goddammit. And then it was him in season 2 where he's like, I'll fucking suck your dick or something like that. That's the same guy. That's the same emotion. It's just he has the laser in season 1.
He has the power. He doesn't
exactly.
have the-
Like that. It's the same guy. People pushing him and him being like, stand back or I will laser you. That's not aura. That's him being a pussy.
Yeah.
It's the same thing. And I'm actually kind of shocked by the amount of people I've seen on social media not quite getting it.
No, I mean, his I think his whole thing is he relies so much on his powers.
Yeah.
And how powerful he is, and being the most powerful, and the fear that creates. He doesn't have any relationship or interaction with anyone ever without relying on his powers. Not relying on who he is or him being a good person or his personality or anything. His entire character is just relying on the fear that he instills in other people. So when he doesn't have that, of course he's going to snap and start begging. He doesn't know what to do.
His entire character is that scene from Invincible with Mark and his mom where he goes, make me.
Yeah.
That's Homelander, his entire character.
The Deep's ending was great.
Yes. So another reason why I gave this episode a 7 out of 10. The episode is hideous, in my opinion. The Oval Office looks pretty good, but everything else I thought looked pretty bad for a show that honestly looks pretty good for most seasons other than 4 and 5. So that was disappointing. The beach scene is the worst. The beach looks so fucking bad. That being said, everything else about that fight is wonderful. I did call it.
Yeah.
To a T. Starlight pushing him into the ocean.
You said that?
I called it on the Patreon, and then I called it in the game show.
Yeah, I knew you said it in the game show.
Yeah.
I thought you based that answer off of something I said. I could have sworn I said that.
Really?
Maybe I'm tripping. But I had that thought either way.
They'll know
Yeah.
on Friday.
Call me out.
We both called it.
Yeah,
Come on.
No, I don't forget. Because I said, maybe we said it like we agreed with each other. Because
Sure.
I said that's why they put that in there with the shark. If you ever come in the ocean again, I was like, oh, they put that scene in there because that's how he's going to die. That would be great.
Yep.
So they let Annie do it.
Yep.
Great. They let him redouble down on how much of a loser he is multiple times in that episode.
Yep.
I mean, he's begging to Homelander.
Yep.
Homelander finally tells him off. That was a great scene. We see him crying over it. And then Annie's finally like, dude, let it go. He clearly doesn't care about you. He's clearly a terrible person. And like, he has a chance to be like, you're right. And he's like, no, we're best buds. He can piss on me whenever he wants. He's so lost. And then Annie beats him with her powers. That was another thing. Like during the fight, she's just going hand to hand with him for a little bit. I was like, can we blast him a little bit? And then again, violent, very the boys, tentacle through the mouth.
We'll get to that in 2 seconds. Let's talk about something, though, that I think some people are talking about as a plot hole, and I think people are wrong about this. Annie is trying to calm deep down this entire fight. The entire fight, Kevin and Annie are fighting, and she is like, dude, he does not fuck with you. Calm down. She takes the fight to a beach, thinking that will calm him down. She pushes him with her powers into the ocean. People were like, oh, that's a plot hole. How did she know that would kill him? She did not intend to kill him. That was her trying to cool him off.
Interesting.
That is not, because it is a plot hole if she thinks that's going to kill him, because she doesn't know about the conversation between Samuel L. Jackson, the hammerhead shark, and the Deep. But that's what that scene was, is her like, all right, fuck off, and I'm going to go back to work. That's what she was doing. She was not killing him. It just happened to be that he's such an awful, horrible person that the ocean also hates him.
Yeah.
Now let's go to his death. Could they have done his death better?
No.
I mean, Octopus Kebab is awesome.
Yeah.
It's really great.
Perfect. And
they even say for Ambrosia.
Yeah.
And Eric Kripke said in a recent interview that was Ambrosia's cousin, which is hilarious.
That is funny.
I would have loved a line after for Ambrosia if there was another line and for Timothy.
Yeah.
That would have been really funny.
Poor Timothy.
Yeah. But yeah, absolutely. Totally deserved.
I also liked her line, obviously she tells him about the Homelander thing, but also the line of like take responsibility for like one thing ever. Everything sucks in your life because you blew up your own life. It's so true.
Yep.
All those decisions were his. Like, obviously, everyone around Homelander was somewhat blackmailed.
Sure.
But no. Love the Deep. I don't think there was a character ending that I didn't really like. Also, like, Ashley in the finale.
Mm-hmm.
I think that was a perfect ending because you still had Bashley back there finally come around and be like telling her where to go.
Love you, bitch.
And how to help. So she did have like a little bit of redemption, but not enough. I love that they also put the news anchor thing in there where like she's not still going to be president. Like she's still kind of going to jail or getting impeached.
I am not resigning. She was impeached.
Unanimous vote, a historical unanimous vote. Yeah. So yeah, that was great because she's still a terrible person.
Yeah, of course.
But I am also glad that she got a chance to do something good.
As the #1 Ashley fan, I was also happy with her ending.
Yeah.
Now let's talk about the cream of the crop. Let's talk about probably what you and I are going to agree is maybe the strongest moments in the season finale, which is Butcher and Hughie.
Yeah.
I think that scene was, I don't know how you handle that scene better.
Yeah.
In this episode. Bum, bum, bum. Wish you would have built to it more a little bit in the season. Wish Butcher wasn't as nice as he was in this season. I wish you would have built off of how awful he is at the end of season 4.
He sucks in season 4.
And then made this make a little bit more sense. I get he's set off because Ryan tells him off and then Terror dies. That's really bad back to back.
Yeah.
So I get that, but
I think they handled it pretty well because I hated him at the end of season 4 and I've never really recovered from that.
Sure.
But if they kept that energy at that level, I don't think the Homelander Butcher fight I would have enjoyed as much.
This is really fair. And that was probably more important.
Exactly. You know what I mean?
You're cooking.
So I think there's a gray area in there where they're operating where it's like Butcher was still annoying and he still butts heads with Hughie enough where he's like, we're going to kill all Soups and Hughie doesn't want him to. But if you make us dislike him that much all season, I'd be like, I don't care if Homelander kills him. You know what I mean?
I am changing my score to an 8 out of 10 for the finale. That's such a good point. You're right.
All right.
Because it is worth it to make him likable. By the way, the best shot in the entire series is Butcher standing over Homelander's dead body and smiling at the camera.
Yeah, and then crushing it. Yeah.
It is the best shot in the whole series.
So good.
It's my favorite, at least. It's so in character. It's so awesome. It's hilarious. It's so The Boys. It's so good.
Yeah.
But yeah, that scene at Vought Tower is shot very well. It is very lit. Have you seen the parallels between that shot and Homelander's first shot in that room? Mm-mm. It's the exact same. They turn at the same rate. They look the same. They're lit not similarly because Homelander was during the day, but it's like exactly the same. It's awesome.
Yeah. No, that was because I like, it wasn't a twist, but you think it's all over and you think we're just getting the eulogy and then something else crazy happens because Butcher, he just can't help himself.
Yep.
And he's got to die. He's got to die. We're not going to let you commit genocide, brother.
Yeah.
That was good.
No, it was good. I would have loved a big twist this season?
Yeah, well, in the comics, there's that Black Noir twist, and some other stuff. And your favorite thing about The Boys is the twist, so I get it.
The twist in season 1, Becca's still alive, incredible.
Yeah.
The twist in season 2, Victoria Newman's the one blowing up the heads, fucking incredible. Then there are pretty good twists in season 3, like that Soldier Boy's still alive, and other things like that. And Soldier Boy's his father. He kills Black Noir. Some stuff like that. That's like fun, but. Yeah, the twists have just kind of been getting worse.
Yeah, and they've been dumbing down. No, I get it.